Okay, here we go. Another demo review. This guy is a roamer from Division 3, I believe. This says D4 on the demo, so maybe they just got promoted. His name is Tooni. So far, so good. A little low on the health, but Med's trying to help you out. Going up top here. Spamming a little bit. That scout isn't a bad choice. So far we've not had a good mid. Okay, yeah, you gotta back out. Your med actually tries to heal you a little. There, you're going in deep. Nice damage to the soldier. Pretty high sense, really. Not unusual for a roamer. You're gonna get a re-jump in. And you trade with the scout ultimately, so... For me on roamer, I'm not a particular fan of sitting there. On the top left, but sometimes that's the play. You just want to play with a, with a pretty slower style, so it makes sense. I was just checking there to see. Sometimes this gets a little wonky. I might have to change my interp to get this to look better, because I think you're using an interp setting that's different from mine. So you guys have Uber here. I guess their med survived. You're in pretty deep. So is everyone else. Their med's pretty far back. You've lost a player, so you've got to commit now. Try for the best shot ever. Twice. Okay, so you get that guy. That scout is behind you. This isn't a fight you want, but you kill him anyways. And your team's dead. Oh, it's your Twiggy's. You're on Twiggy's team. Okay.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
So, yeah, you're gonna have to try and lock this up. So's the rest of your team. You had to try to block it for the back cap if that's what you were going to sell out for. You lose a player. That's really not their job. But, yeah, so you're going to chill here. Usually, this is a pretty decent spot for the roamer to be. Because you're going to likely have to get this force out whenever they do push. There it is. Oh, okay, so now it's free game. You can just run around and do stupid stuff. I would avoid that scout. He is dead. There's a guy back there. You don't need to worry about him, really. Either the whole team goes back to kill him, or nobody goes back to kill him. That's the best, setup. So you got a little MGE here. He gets devastated. Craters on the wall. Alright. Stacking here to deny that guy. That's alright. I don't know why the beeping noise is. There's probably a conflict of minds between the two of us. But, okay, so they're one down. You're free to go. You can die now if you wish. They're just gonna leave. Sadly, your Uber got forced. Well, you lost somebody somewhere. Ideally there, what you could do here is just push forward into last and try and force their mid. Because pushing out from last to 2 is now very difficult. So, I mean, really no reason not to. It's easier that way. They called, that's probably real. So we'll see what they decide to do. Oh, well, your hiding spot got felt out. And your team's running away. I don't think you force their Uber either, so it'll equalize here. And you'll... Well, no, they're coming in because you're 2 down, so you probably have to exchange the Uber to survive. You do kill one of their soldiers and another player. Oh, the scout. Yeah, that's... Well, you get him. So, it's a pretty hard fight, really, as the roamer, so... Oh, nice shot.
The control point is alert. The control point is being
You lost both your scouts, I think. This makes this a terrible fight, but that... He fed himself to you in the best possible way. Twiggy gets a kill. Alright, so you're chilling here for now. This isn't a bad play. Yeah, you don't need heals. You're just going to be standing here most of the time, pretending to be the pocket. So you know the demo's there. You got his trap. I would have gone up into cheese here to try and flank them. See, you had a pretty easy flank going here. I don't know if there was maybe something in cheese that just waited you. Yeah, you got to try and get these spam rockets. Scout gets his 20 health revenge. It should be fine, though. Now, if this were me playing roamer, I like to have a little fun and play. Whenever I die pushing second, I just go the best class in the game, which would be heavy.
time has been added.
But you're gonna do the honorable thing and stay soldier. I can't really fault you for that, I suppose. Alright, this guy is your first opponent. Yeah. Apparently your Uber didn't work. Or didn't get used. And it got used. They have a heavy, so that's going to be challenging. Oh. And you trade, so no biggie, I guess. But your team gets obliterated. I like what you did there, though. As a roamer, an underlooked sort of tactic is to just spam rockets at the enemy medic on last pushes like that. So I like that for the viewers. The reason you do that is hurt people tend to run towards the medic if they're smart, and your 30 damage spam rocket may catch them and kill them. So that's a handy little tactic. Plus you put damage on the medic, which a lot of medics don't have the greatest intestinal fortitude. So they'll get scared and run away. They're peeking you. I like how you're playing this. This is good. Good positioning. Feeling out using your rockets as eyeballs. I like that too. Oh. The ankle blood there was unfortunate, but whatever happens, happens. So you're in. You've popped there. Your Uber has been popped. Yeah. Your scout, both your scouts don't need to cap this. So I would say, yeah, there it would have been better just to keep going. You've pushed them back. You could try to work your way in. You already tried to do a repush last time, so your team has already shown a willingness to do that. They've got dudes up top here. You're going to try and go for a big old bomb. There's the med. Usually here for Snake Water now, I like to suicide 2 people, just because it's, as roamer, it's pretty hard to get that jump off. Or to actually force the Uber with the jump. Usually what I like to do as roamer on this is I have the roamer watch under. Just because you can lock out that tiny little door really effectively. And have your pocket watch big left. and your demo just sticks up both the shutter doors, and has a scout buddy there to watch him in case somebody runs through the door. Oh, you guys are gonna go for the risky plays. Alright, there's their med. He drops Uber. Well, that's good enough. The demo's dead, but ideally that heavy would be worked on a little bit more. Oh, well, the rocket gods came in for that one. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be a pocket rocket there. I was going to get really excited. Alright, so we'll watch another mid. That was good. Their team did not calm for their med. He should have not been hiding back there as you walked on his head. Alright, so you're up on this little box. A pretty passive mid again. Gonna just hide. You could try and wrap here. Ideally, you'd get a call on what to do. Alright, you've killed a scout. You've done more than you need to. Alright, let's see. There's a scout there. There's this health pack right here, though. And that med just took a pipe. Yes. The scout's gonna ruin the day. Oh, and you get air piped. But that's fine. That was, as long as you called that you were jumping in, then that's great, because your team is at least gonna force the Uber here, or at least should. You're gonna lose Skyro. Oh, Twiggy! Almost had a bowling champ moment. They do have Uber out there, so this isn't wise to be losing so many players over. Because now they're going to get second, and there's a lot of pressure on you to get the Uber out. Oh, well. Crater kills. I don't know why they did that, because they should have Uber still. Unless it got popped and I just didn't hear it. Usually what I like to do here on this map is, if your team is holding Saw like normal, then, oh, they're coming out from under you. Really hard shots, yeah. Your scout has to pretty much carry you through that fight. Oh, you got Ubered, though. Yeah, so they did still have Uber. This just wasn't a good time to push, or a good idea to push. You kill the demo, well, he kills himself on you, but you're gonna wipe and lose second. Yeah, that's just not an advisable fight to take as a team. So that wasn't anything wrong that you particularly did. You guys just had no business ever pushing there like that, because they had Uber. That's just a loss. So you can go kill yourself now. Yeah. Oh, well, good enough. Mission accomplished. You got a soldier behind you. So that turned out you got out of the little setup there. Which is easier to do now. I think I may have got it reversed the last time. Really hard shots. Yeah, you're locked out by that scout. Farming health packs is acceptable practice. I would go, so here the approach that you took was a little bit wrong. Instead of trying to be the guy that gets heals and fight, I would have just jumped over the point and onto them. You died anyways. You just would have done more damage that way because there wasn't any scout up top. Basically, for me, Roamer, like the 50% of the roamer game is just avoiding scouts because it's so hard for you. You've gotten some pretty good kills on them, yes, in this game. I'll admit that, but it's really difficult to actually fight with them. So as long as you just avoid them, you get a lot more damage done with while taking a lot less damage. And there wasn't one up top, as far as I could see. So, I don't know what your team's doing right now, but I don't like these sorts of setups. So apparently you're stuck watching last. I'm not a fan of doing that. For pushing out of last, instead of taking a 4v6 out there, you should just make a 6v6. Well, you're gonna kill their med, and the demo too, yeah. Yeah, soldier somewhere. Oh no. Ah! Humiliation. See, what I would do as roamer is get up somewhere. Because they should try to push you, but they're not going to. So, normally going to the point is not the ideal setup. You would want to go up somewhere, get on height. So I'd try to get on the little walkway, or at least on the little shack. That way if they do try to push you, you can spam them effectively before they come in. Give your scouties a fighting chance. So your team is in now. You need to be a lot deeper than this. There you go. And there's no health pack. So they've likely got a medic out here. Oh, scouts. Scouts everywhere. Yeah. That was a nightmare. So, that happens to everybody when they play the soldier class. And you're going to have to just sack in for their med now. There you go. So, you're going to lose mid, but you might not lose 2. Oh, you're gonna try and do sneaky plays? You don't need to do this sneaky play, though. You don't need to be a sniper. You could actually fight them on mid if you wanted to.
Time has been added.
Okay, well, you killed a soldier. This will slow them down, but it's going to end with you holding mid. Or 2, rather. So I would have just opted to go and try and keep mid. Because your spawns are such that you would be able to have an advantage fighting out there. And they did not have Uber. Now they do. You're going to have to spawn out. Oh, they've gone behind you. This is a pretty chaotic fight. Yeah, there's their demo, but this is a hard fight for you. Oh, he gave himself to you. Oh no, the scout nightmare. Okay, you got through him. I think he missed a shot, or both shots. Alright, here we go. So you're gonna go up into your usual spot, Pry. Oh, you actually push him forward. Yeah, that scout gets trapped. Yeah. I mean, so another thing I would say, if you're gonna bomb in like that, it was either a suicide on your team's, like a team's idea to suicide. That's all well and good, I guess, and you're just gonna get killed doing that. But if they were gonna try to push, then they needed to do it when you jumped, because every player on that team shot at you, and that meant all the rest of your people could have got in the door. Looks like you're getting through this pretty effectively. Since you're the first soldier out here again. Oh no, actually your pocket's already out. So that's fine. I like to not have both soldiers cap or both soldiers end the demo, even if that's all there is. Just have somebody move forward to lock out doors. Oh, you're gonna do the boink trick? Or try to. Oh, you lost Twiggy, but you're gonna get the med.
Alert.
So even though their med is dead, it's hard to win fights without a demo, but this is now your fight. Backing up would be a tragedy. The shotgun would be the better tactic. Shotgun. There we go. Yeah. That's what on a lot of these maps when I play as roamer, I actually like to use my shotgun for stuff like this. Because Snakewater mid gunboats are nice, but there are a lot of other places where it's not so nice. Snakewater last is actually really funny to have shotgun on, because you know 90% of the time a soldier is going to jump you when you're on top of your little shack, and so you just pull out your shotgun and crater them to the ground, which is a lot easier than trying to airshot them. So here's another, your team is capping backwards, everybody needs to get off this and go. Especially you. As roamer, don't cap points, unless you're the only one alive. Should be moving up. That's really like I would say the only bad habit or the thing about your team that doesn't make a ton of sense is your scouts are usually fairly extended and your soldiers are behind. It should be the other way around. Because the soldiers aren't important and don't need heals. Because you only have 4 rockets and then you die. You die. So, there's Twiggy. Alright, it looks like your team won this fight. You should get a move on. I guess there's somebody behind you. Yeah. It's a hard fight, but you snatch the health pack. So now they're 3 down. Those 2 have probably respawned, but that guy ain't gonna be back forever. Oop. And you get lucky. So hopefully Silver or somebody will come back as the best class in the game. Oh, there's a sniper and a soldier. You did alright damage. Are you going to come back as the best class in the game? No, you're going to stay honorable. So you get a kill now, you should go. It needs to be a solo Uber though, because oh, your med was like way out in front of that whole maneuver. And now you've lost one. Yeah, so what needs to happen there if you're gonna do that is you gotta be a little bit snappier on your pushback in. Hopefully your scout will kill this scout. Okay. That heavy down there is making life difficult. Yeah, everybody's dying to the heavy. Nope. See, in that case, it probably... Oh, wow. So, in that case, it probably would have been better for you to just stay in and die. Just hide a little bit and then shoot. Because you died light. And it made no difference. I guess you killed that soldier, but... ultimately no difference was really made. You could push here. Your med died, but like, I like to do the Uber force and push in thing there, so that their Uber happens on second and not on mid. Alright, so here comes this soldier way out in front. He should be dead. I don't know what he's doing. He's way overextended. This demo should die. So they've just executed... Well, you've lost 2, but that doesn't matter. Yeah. They don't have a demo. You win. So that was like one of the most terrible Ubers I've seen in a long time. And, so they give you this back. Come on, you can do it, shotgun. Oh, that soldier refuses to die. Alright, so here we go. You should have an easy retake a second. Cap points. Blah, 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 blah. You don't need those. So, get your heals here. You should be about ready to push. Yep, there's a scout. He'll have to go back and get a health pack. So ideally here you're just going to push in with a bunch of people. Are they going to do it? Now here, because you know that there are people over here, I would just avoid them and come in behind your med. Because now you're getting run off again and you've contributed like 30 damage to this fight. And now your team is dead again. Okay, you get 2 kills there, 3 kills, ultra baiting your team. And you still win anyways. So, I mean, that's one way to do it. I just don't like it very much. It's not my style, but I mean, it works. So, it just depends on what kind of a team you want. So what I would do there is just wait over by the shutter, count to like 5, and then walk out of the shutter door, and all of your previously Ubered teammates will be in front of you, and generally their team will be really grouped up somewhere. Oh, yeah, didn't have enough rockets to finish the demo, that's fine. You backed him out, though. And your team gets also quite backed up, but it looks like you're going to be okay. Oh, you're only 2 down. Your team weenied out there. There they go, Twiggy getting kills. You should be able to just expect fight as soon as you get past here. Yeah. Well. Yep, good. So, you shouldn't really bother with stacking. There should be a scout on this point, like, quickly, hopefully. And you should just push second. Oh, your med popped Uber. Well, it's unfortunate, but you're going to get what you need, because those are 2 players, 3 players down. And now we've got the Uber glitch. There are 4 players down now. You lose whatever Skyro is. I think it's one of your scouts. You're capping the point? No. There you go. This is proper. Oh, and you get a kill. Stand on top of the thing. Nice little glide. The scout is going to ruin you. Oh, and you crater on top of the pill bottle. But it shouldn't make a difference. Oh, they're running crits, though. Hopefully you saw that. And it did make a difference. What a tragedy. That was the closest you guys have gotten so far. Skyro trying to do the monkey suit play here. And it's not gonna work. You got lucky to keep your forward spawn. So again, here's another situation where the Uber is fairly equal, I think. And, yeah, screw you, Scout. Get healed by the medic. Yeah, there you go. Scouts don't take health packs, they get healed by the medic. Oh, and that's a GG. Yeah, they just jihad pushed there because the game was over. But, so there you go. I just talked about some general stuff. I didn't really see anything wrong in that demo. There were a lot of times where you capped a point that you shouldn't. You need to be looking to move up, as do your soldier and demo and medic. Basically always, unless you're purposely stacking to deny a spawn. Your heavy classes should just never cap. That's the best way to go about doing things. I went over some stuff that you could do differently. I would say when you're in transition fights, instead of moving forward as if you were a pocket, I would opt to jump a little bit more, and then try not bait your team quite so much on last pushes. I understand you only had like 40 health two of the times, but that's why I just opt not to go that way. You do look at that way because occasionally you're going to have a guy that tries to flank you through that door, and so then you just have to fight him. But generally coming in behind the Uber after a little bit of time makes life, just a little bit easier.